Now let's switch it up a gear. We're going to scoot across from my neck of the woods over to a good friend of mine, over to his manor. It's Mick McLaren's stomping ground of Winter Hill, and the rest of his team, the Winter Hill investigation team. A couple of weeks ago, Mick decided that we would have a look in this area. Around Tockholes. Doesn't matter which side of the map you look at. Most people will be used to looking at the Google looking image on the right. Now, in this woodland there has been umpteen different sightings of everything from UFOs, ghosts, upright walking canines, wild men, the whole kit and caboodle. In fact, just here, if we zoom in on the right, you'll be able to see coming into picture now some ruins of an old stately home type place. Now on the left there you can see its name, Hollinshead Hall. Here's the grounds of it. There's still a little building left, which is there. In this place. And we decided that we would go and have a look around this bit of the hillside here. So we was roughly around here. I do have a pin drop, but I don't want to leak the exact spot to anyone online. It's on the slopes of Winter Hill. Winter Hill's a massive chunk of land. But yeah, this is where we were. And we'll cut to a bit of nighttime excitement. Nick, have a look at this. There's a footprint here, but it's not a shoe. Just one in the middle of nowhere. There's cobwebs at the bottom of it, so it's been. You know, can you see the webs there? That looks like a foot. Not
without a shoe.
foot without a shoe. It does actually.
There's none other. Can you see it?
And if you look at that end, you've got as though toes are squashing that bit down.
Yeah.
It sort of goes around there. Yeah.
You can see toes
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can see toes there. 3.
Yeah.
Getting some photos, before you've got your cameras.
Filming it. But you see, they've grown up.
Yeah,
Isn't it,
yeah,
well?
it's been there a bit, but that does look like toes. And it's long rather than fat.
Yeah, it's like
Skinner.
Skinny foot, but
It's like one of our John's.
that's what size would you say that is in a shoe size?
It's got to be over, I bet it's 11 that, isn't
Because
it?
that's way
It's got to
bigger
be
than
11
me.
now.
So,
I'm 10s. What are you?
I'd say 11,
Nines.
size 11.
how thin it is though.
It's the thinness, isn't it? But
You can definitely see.
is that
there's a
over
ridge
time because
with-
there's water around here? Has it pushed it together?
There's not another one, is there?
No, I've looked all over. I didn't want to shout at you until I found it, and it's just that.
That is thin.
Yeah, just that.
There's always one though, there's always just one if you know.
Yeah. Why does that always happen?
It's a right foot as well,
Yeah.
so there should be left foots.
But there's nothing. There's no more that way. I've checked up there. I don't know. Do you know what it reminds me of? When I see that. Do you remember Skinwalker Ranch? And they saw a window opening in the sky, and it stepped out.
Yeah.
And something stepped out and stepped onto the ground.
yeah.
But with that shadow there, you can see toes in there.
It's them
Right.
toes. Yeah, you can see the toes.
Barefoot, but it's like as long as a size 10, but as thin as a size 4.
Strange it being thin.
It's them two. It's the toes won't
Yeah.
get me on that. The toe marks.
That looks. that looks like more like a hoof.
Yeah,
it
with the
lumps up-
middle.
it lumps up
yeah,
here.
he does. The U-bend in the middle.
Yeah. No.
You're all thinking it.
It looks as though it would be going this way. But from. Oh, this really.
That's coming that way down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There should be something over there.
If it's running, the next print might be over here.
The thing is,
Yeah,
if
if you
it's
get-
that long, you don't know how tall it is.
Yeah. The length of its legs.
That's got girly feet.
Yeah.
Be another rake.
Stood there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just fucking. They don't make any sense at all. this damn hill, and a good half an hour trying to find the exact spot where it was. We found the footprint. This is 24 hours later. Excuse me a minute. We're going to take a plaster cast of this beastie. I'll show you on this camera here. There's the heel, a break in the foot like a crest, and then toes coming. We're hoping that we're going to pick up toes in that front there. In the daylight it doesn't look as prominent, but yeah, we'll just get as much debris out of it as we can. I don't want to move any sides of it or anything. There's going to be plant matter stuck in it. But yes, cut this off. Luckily we're right outside of a water source, able to use stream from here and the plaster Paris there, and let's try and get some kind of imprint of it. Might have to do it in 2 stages, I don't know. Let's have a see. We need nature stirring stick. Get as many lumps out of it as we can. Get a bit more in. Let's go for the whole pack. We'll take all this rubbish back with us. So yeah, the film you just watched in the dark was 24 hours ago. We were up here with Nick and the rest of the WIT team, Winter Hill Investigation team, and whilst we were out, this is what we found. Bear in mind it was absolutely pitch black, so we really struggled to get a good look at it. All we can do now is wait. But if you look back down on it, you can see the length of what we were talking about in the video just before. It's as long as a size, well, it looks like a 12 now, and as wide as a 4. So we'll give that God knows how long to dry. Right, we've been waiting around now for about 40 minutes. Hopefully it's going to be set. Let's go and have a see. Feels pretty hard all the way to the bottom. Oh, there's a crack, must be really thin there. Just
cracked a bit there. But that's alright, we can get... That's not the end of the world. Front bit. You just have a close look at that, I'll just get a bag to put it in. Oh yeah, we're racing against time really, because we've both got to be back at work at 2 o'clock and it's 1:45 now. We've got to travel all the way back to almost Blackpool, and we're on the slopes of Winter Hill. Hopefully there's no problems in traffic, so we've got it. Let it dry off perfectly solid, and we'll have a closer look at it in a second.